days ago, and just the two very best remain. World number 1 Novak Djokovic versus world number 2 Roger Federer. Trying to keep Djokovic off balance and does so early in the opening set. Novak goes down hard, leaving a bit of himself on the Arthur Ashe Stadium floor. But he'd pop up, and he'd take control of the opening frame. Look at the foot speed coming forward, cross court, and then the finish backhand. Great stuff from the world number 1. He'd take the opening set in 41 minutes. Set number 2, sneak attack by Roger, but up and over goes Nole, neutralizing the new weapon. But Federer would not be dismayed. He'd keep plugging away. Setting things up nicely, looking for the backhand, finds it. 5-time champion. Takes the second set in 62 minutes. Third set, starting to get tight. Pressure at the net, up again. But Federer has the answer this time. Difficult backhand volley, takes it out of the air, then finishes with another backhand through the court, and Djokovic under pressure. Facing break point, world number 1 knows just what to do. 1 of 19 saved on the day. He would take a 2-1 lead. The chance to break, to serve out the match, he would have it, but he would be broken in turn. A second try, this time, the glory is his. Novak Djokovic, 2-time U.S. Open champion, triumphs over Roger Federer in 4 sets. A remarkable Grand Slam season in 2015, 27-1. Novak Djokovic, once again, the King of Queens. A grand finale for the men. What else would you expect when Novak Djokovic and Roger Federer, number 1 and 2 in the world, meet in the final of the U.S. Open? Rain delayed the start by nearly 3 hours, but the fans waited, and they were not disappointed. Djokovic broke Federer twice while winning the first set, the first time he dropped a set since losing to Novak at Wimbledon. Federer took the second in dramatic fashion, 7-5, and the crowd went into a frenzy. They wanted the night to go on and on, but Novak had other plans. He took control late in the third set, but again, Roger resisted. He broke Novak at 3-5 to keep his hopes alive, but Novak held serve and got to hold the trophy. He wins his second U.S. Open, his 3rd major title of the year, and the 10th of his career.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely consolation in like that. It's been a great stretch all the way for many months now, and I guess also to receive the crowd support that I did receive. I don't consider that normal. I always say that. Don't want to say like it feels like you're winning as well, but I felt like I was sort of up in the score. They kept me going, and that's also definitely one of the big reasons I still keep playing, because of these moments, goosebump moments. It's great. Surely I'm very disappointed, like you said, I had my chances, they were in my racket, and I should never have been down in the score the way I was, but, Novak did a great job of fending them off and, all of that. So it was a tough night, but still, I don't know, thrilling at the same time. Excuse me? Yeah, 3rd and 4th, really. Yeah, I didn't feel that way, to be quite honest. I mean, I had too many break chances that, of course, some of them I could have done better, should have done better, all these things. So surely he didn't give me much, and all that. That's for sure. But still, I should have done better.
Was the rain delay and the change of start time to August?
No, no. I mean, that's part of the game. That's what we do. I felt like they communicated well enough with us what was going on. Yeah, I mean, the good thing is when there's a rain delay at this stage of the tournament, I mean, obviously there's some pressure involved, but at the same time, wherever you are, it's very quiet rather than first match of the tournament where there's just like 1,000 people everywhere. We can't even get like 2 square meters for yourself.
Roger, the year has not ended, but and you've already reached the last 2 Grand Slam finals. So how do you match these results? Of course, it's always better to win, but how do you match these results, these achievements, compared to your expectations and targets and goals at the beginning of this year?
Yeah, I mean, I think I am. I'm playing a good year. I'm playing good tennis. I'm happy with where my level's at. I'm able to be, consistent, very consistent, and I'm able to beat the best players regularly. Cincinnati obviously was a great feeling, beating world number 1 and world number 2 the same week. I don't think I have done that before. But then of course there's also disappointment. I lost too many times in finals. But at the same time, I did win my tournaments, the ones I was supposed to, or when I got there, I was very happy the way I was playing. And like you said, the year's not over yet. It keeps going, and usually I do have a good, strong finish to the season. And I hope I can repeat that again.
Roger, the atmosphere tonight in terms of the crowd was incredibly in favor of you. Just wondering if that's ever at all difficult emotionally, the roller coaster, the crowd swelling, if you're ever just confused why no one's cheering for the other guy.
No, I mean, I take all the positives for myself, I must say it's just so, I don't want to say comfortable, but it's just so nice to feel that, that they want you to get back in the match, they want you to win, they enjoy what they're seeing, feels like they're getting their money's worth. That's at the same time, it is, I guess, entertainment to some extent as well. It's a great battle, and I'm happy that the people stayed after the rain delay, and that they were right there when I needed them till the very, very end, So of course there's a letdown and disappointment that I couldn't push it 5-all, and then who knows what happens. But I should have never been down in the first place, 2-1 and 5-2. That was the bummer there.
With the half roof, was it louder than you've ever heard? I'm wondering if it's a different noise at night now with that crowd.
Hard to say. They were unbelievable tonight. Were they better than ever? Possibly. Was it louder than ever? Maybe. It was unreal. But I've heard loud New York crowds before. So, yeah.
Roger, you said something interesting on court. You said that a match like tonight's match, you learn so much about your tennis and yourself. And then you just stepped off court. But can you reflect a little bit about that and what you did learn?
Well, I mean, usually you learn more when you lose. Just in the sense that you analyze them harder, deeper, at times, not always. Sometimes you just walk away and you forget about it. But I think in especially best of 5 set matches, ones that exceed 2.5, 3.5 hours, you go through some ups and downs naturally. You can't play 2 perfect points every single time, so naturally you're gonna have to battle, and that's where you learn a lot about your game, about your attitude, about your fitness. And this is, I think, the longest match I've played all season. So it was very interesting to see for me how I coped with it. I was very happy. I had no problems, and I'm happy I'm putting in the hard work, how to say, aside from the matches, because the matches I've played this year have been really quick. I won't see another best of 5 match for some time except for next weekend. So I'm happy that I'm able to sustain a great level of play for a long period of time, because I'm match tough, and I've worked very hard in the off season as well. Well, I'm feeling confident doing it, you know, and I think it was the right game plan. Just execution sometimes was missing in some crucial moments, but other than that, I think I played a good match, you know. Maybe I haven't played this offensive for a very long time, and that's maybe the reasons as well why maybe I was slightly shaky when it came to the crunch on the break points. Who knows?
Roger, I didn't hear the first question, but 19 points, 19 break points out of 23 you missed, and many with the forehand. Normally, when we look at your stats, your forehand is always the winning point. Tonight, you were playing better on the backhand. Is that right? Am I wrong? What do you feel? How was it, in your opinion?
Yeah, a lot of opportunities missed. If it's backhand, forehand, volleys, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. I know why I lost the match very clearly. When the moment I sat down at 5-2 down in the fourth, or after the match was over. So something I'll work on and keep moving forward. You know, it's no problem for me.
When you say you know why.
And thank you for your patience. Midnight press conferences, we're used to it. New York.
Well, ladies first, Novak, playing the all-time Grand Slam champion tonight, you might be playing with the greatest generation of players ever, and you're dominating them. How do you feel about that?
I wouldn't necessarily say I'm dominating, but I definitely am very proud of all the achievements, and you know, winning Grand Slam is very special for any tennis player. When you are dreaming of becoming a professional tennis player, when you are kind of finding that inspiration, motivation, these are the tournaments that you dream of winning. So to actually relive these moments, and again after 2011, it's quite incredible, and to win against one of the biggest rivals, as you said, an all-time Grand Slam champion, somebody that always keeps on fighting till the last point, keeps you making you play an extra shot. Yeah, all these things now are very special to me, and obviously I owe a great gratitude to my team, and for making sure I can perform as well as I did all these years, and tonight is a night that I will definitely remember for a long time.
Novak, it's being said by players, analysts alike that Roger's playing arguably the best tennis of his career. He played you so well tonight, pushed you back against the wall. It seems like when it was there, you came up with your best tennis. And here you are with your 10th Grand Slam victory, third of the summer, of the season, I should say. And just what did it mean to get through these matches tonight? And what is this accomplishment?
Well, it's been an incredible season. I'm very fortunate to experience a great success this year. and season is not over, but the Grand Slam season is over, and the biggest tournaments that I've played this year as anybody else, I won 3 out of 4, so it's more than I could ask for, definitely. Of course, I do have lots of expectations and high ambitions whenever I'm approaching the Grand Slams or any other tournament, but you know, now actually sitting down here and with this trophy and reflecting on what I have achieved, it's quite incredible. So I'm definitely very satisfied and proud of that. And as you said, you know, he played great tennis throughout the entire year. I think as the season was going by, he was elevating his game. He was improving. Now he came up with a different shot as well, the shot that nobody has ever seen, and it's been working well also against me in Cincinnati, also here. He's just not going away, and he's not dropping his level too much. You know, I was saying on the court that he's always going to be out there making you play your best if you want to win. So that's who Roger is. That's why he has won so many Grand Slam titles. And I knew that coming to the court. I knew he's going to be aggressive. He's going to try to disrupt my rhythm, and he's going to put a lot of variety in his game: slice, chip and charge, come to the net, a serve and volley, which he did. But I was ready for it. You know, I was ready for the battle. That's what it was. 3 hours, 20 minutes. We pushed each other to the limit, as we always do. It's an ultimate challenge that I can have now, winning against Roger, back-to-back finals in Wimbledon and here US Open. It's tremendous. I'm really proud of it.
Novak, everybody was always talking about your magic 2011. This year you made not just 3 slams winning, but also a final, which you didn't do in 2011. What can you say that it's more difficult now to do a repeat? I mean, to do a second time than the first one? And also, I appreciate the fact that at the end of your on the ceremony, you didn't say anything about the public. Because today the crowd against you, as I've never seen any, only Davis Cup maybe some matches, and it was, I guess, very, very difficult. Can you say something about that?
Well, the first question, yes, I think it's definitely more difficult to repeat something like that than actually doing it for the first time again. I'm a different player. I'm a different person than I was today than I was 2011. As a father and a husband, and you know, experiencing different variety of things in my life, it's completely different approach to tennis today, and I feel more fulfilled. I feel more complete as a player today than I was in 2011. Physically stronger, mentally more experienced, and I would say tougher as well, and trying to use the experience from before into every, you know, match that I play, and especially the big ones like today. You know, I think being in this situation before helped me to understand particular obstacles that are on the way and how I need to overcome them, which I did tonight. And regarding the crowd, look, I mean, you know, there was a lot of support for Roger. There was some for me. I mean, for sure, I tried to focus on the ones that were supporting me, but I can't, you know, I can't sit here and criticize the crowd. On the contrary, I was, you know, I think it's logical to expect that somebody, a great player and a champion like Roger, has the majority of the support anywhere I play him. You know, I would say super majority of places around the world are gonna give him that support. Now, percentage-wise, more or less, I don't know. I'm not there to judge who is supporting more or less. I'm there to play tennis, and I accept the fact, everybody has a choice to support a player that they want to support, and he absolutely deserves to have the support that he does because of all the years and success that he had and the way he carries himself on and off the court. I mean, no question about it. And me, I'm there to earn the support, and hopefully in the future I can be in that position.